lied about my friend's last words and refused her final request. My friend Amy passed away 2 months ago. I was the last person to see her alive. That evening we had dinner and watched a movie together. When I left, our conversation was mundane. I thanked her for dinner, wished her a good night, and promised to send her a bread recipe we had discussed. Her actual last words to me were, "Say hi to Brian for me." Hours later, she overdosed and died alone. She was only 19. When her roommate Kara found her, I was devastated. Police questioned me since I was the last one to speak to Amy. When Kara asked me what Amy's last words were, I lied. I said Amy wished me luck on my essay and hoped I had a good night. Why did I lie? Because Brian, our loud, self-centered, attention-seeking roommate, didn't deserve to make this tragedy about him. Brian has a knack for turning any situation into his spotlight. The night Amy passed, I made the mistake of venting near him. He immediately began planning to notify Amy's family, despite barely knowing her. Even after being told it wasn't his place, he gloated about being in the loop and gave grandiose speeches at gatherings we held for her. If Brian knew her last words were about him, it would have fueled his delusions of importance. I couldn't bear it. Yet, as months pass, guilt gnaws at me. Amy's last request was simple, to say hi to Brian, and I refused. Maybe my anger at him is misplaced. Maybe it's easier to focus on his faults than to face my guilt for leaving Amy alone that night. Therapy might help, but for now, this truth is mine to carry.